Maple TA End of Semester Summary Assignment question number 15. Use the data shown to answer the questions that follow. Here we have a table here with a couple of people and the minutes that they shopped in the store and the amount that they spend on their groceries at checkout. Okay, so we just have these data points. We have two sets of data points I can see, so that should be ringing some bells for some of you when I have two sets of data. Okay. Speaking of, it says which graph is most appropriate for this data. Bar chart, pie chart, time series plot, or scatter plot. A bar chart is a good way to kind of compare things, especially if it's categorical. I don't see any categories here. Same with pie chart, except a pie chart, the categories usually kind of combine into one solid whole, so also not something good here. Time series, it does have time, except that since I have two sets of data here, I'm not going to do the time series because I know scatter plot definitely does use two sets of data. So the next thing says copy and paste the above data into Excel and make the most appropriate graph for these data. Make sure that the x-axis represents the minutes shopping in the store and the y-axis represents the amount spent on groceries at checkout. So we're going to copy all of this. In fact, I'm just going to copy, we'll copy all of it. And right-clicking isn't going to work, so I'm just going to press Control-C or Command-C, depending on what kind of computer you have, and come over here and do Control-V. And we don't need this one right here because that's just the person. Actually, it took out my minutes shopping at the store. It moved those over, so we'll just delete this guy and move these things over right here so that they're under the appropriate labels. To prevent that, I probably could have selected person as well and then just deleted that whole column. Yep, see, that just, there we go. So don't do my mistake and not select the person there. Okay, so we'll delete these two now and make our chart. So I'm going to move us over so that I have a little bit more in Excel showing, and highlight my two sets of data and go to Insert, and I'm going to be inserting Scatter right here, and then we have to verify which axis is which. Okay, so we're going to, let's do a quick layout. We'll do this right here so that we can see. Okay, so over here I have minutes shopping goes from about 63 to about 90. So I can see that I'm going 63-ish to 90 here. So this is minutes down here. Minutes spent shopping. And we'll put shopping. And then over here, my axis is going from about, the low is about 182 and the high is about 279. So just double checking, yep, that is the amount spent on groceries. So this we're going to delete here and put amount spent on groceries. There we go. And verify that we wanted minutes is the x-axis and y-axis is the amount spent on groceries. So that looks great. Now we're going to just I'll move this over a little bit so that we can see more of Canvas again, or Maple TA. Okay, I have successfully graphed this. Okay, we have done that. Next, one of the values in the plot of this data does not fit the pattern of the other values. It would be called an outlier. What is the x value and y value of the outlier? So let's bring up our chart again and see where our outlier is. I can see this one right here does not match everybody else. So I can see it's about 80 something. Oh, it even tells me 80.1 and 182.3. So that tells me my outlier right there. Can you see how selecting that and highlighting it with my cursor tells me right there underneath. I can't show you with my cursor because as soon as I move it, you can't see it. So 80 that shows me it's right here. This is my outlier, 80.1 and 182.3. So let's do 80.1, and the y value is 182.3. And we're finished. That's our answer.